Metal Sergeant is a game I picked up recently with the Steam Summer Sales, and it looked kind of interesting because it's got that sort of Full Metal Jacket vibe going on, and also because it's around being a drill instructor, which is a different type of sergeant to what I was. I get to see things from a different side now. So this entire game revolves around basic military training, the first 12 weeks that any recruit will ever go through. And for a lot of you guys, or a lot of the guys that have gone through it, this is probably the worst 3 months of your life. I want to say it gets better after that, but I also don't really know if that's always true. So, we have 12 weeks, and in this next 12 weeks, we have a few things that are going to happen. We get post-deliveries, we get an inspection from the senior command. We also have unit competitions, so we got to prepare for a bunch of things. Alright, let's have a look at our recruits here. We have Lunchbox, and he's fat. Rockhead, and he's dumb. Again, I'm not judging him, the game is. Now we've got Dash, who is also dumb, and I don't know why he's called Dash. You can see they've got a few stats here, so the level up there is the level that they are, like, as experience goes, and stamina is how much available stamina they have for training, and of course stress. Once it reaches too high, they might have a mental break. If you've ever seen Full Metal Jacket, you know exactly what that looks like. And no, I can't show that because YouTube will definitely demonetize me. So what do we have here? So we've got these 4 areas down here, and it looks like we can do some PT. So we've got PT area where we can do all sorts of things. Yeah, you've got your standard push-ups, you've got your jumping jacks, you've got your sit-ups, and you've also got things like rifle cleaning and rifle drills. All of these things are these sort of basic stats that your recruits will need. So right now we've got Lunchbox, who definitely needs some training in areas of the agility, which is what this jumping jacks will do. So I'm gonna put him over there, and you can see every single training we start will cost training points. He's gained 1 agility point, and he's got 1 off from the fat trait. Now, we do need to get these guys trained, so rifle cleaning seems to be the only thing we can do. I think we have to change the equipment here, and we don't have any other equipment we can use, so I think we can only do rifle cleaning. So I'm gonna get these guys doing rifle cleaning, and you can put more than 1. Yeah, it's gonna improve their intelligence. I could put Lunchbox on there, but I think I'm gonna focus on his agility, so we're gonna stay with that. Alright, I think we can maybe remove Rockhead's trait with this one, so we're gonna go and do that. And oh, Lunchbox leveled up, so you can see his clothes have changed. This is civilian attire. This looks to be like, I don't know, mess fatigues. It's not really uniform yet, so we still need to remove the fat trait. He's got 3 points left on that. I don't think we can remove that just yet. No, we can't remove dumb off that. So we got 1 point left. I'm gonna put it towards Lunchbox. Let's get him trained up. We're gonna get him trimmed down. We need lean, mean machines with their thighs smacked together like thunder. What? During my basic training, some of the instructors did say some very interesting things. At the time that it was said, it probably made more sense. It's just that when you think about it afterwards, it really doesn't, and you really shouldn't think about it afterwards. That's what ends up sending you to therapy. Anyway, so let's get on to our next week. So we can assign an MOD. That is, oh, there we go. Military Occupational Designation. I was afraid I was going to have to try and remember that. MOD is something that is used in the US military. I'm not sure any other armed forces uses that. Singapore didn't. Yeah, we had vocation and title. We can get these guys as infantry, or we can go for riflemen. These are the 2 that we have available. Now, rifleman has different stats, but they do more damage during missions, so it depends on what we want to go with, and I'm not 100% sure which one we want to do. But once we assign it, we do get some prestige, which is very useful. So I think I want to go with infantry for both of these guys, and then we'll get 1 rifleman. On to the next week. Oh yeah, we got some prestige as well for removing a trait. So if we go to the barracks, we can see an overview of everybody, which is really useful. And if we go to the office here, we can now get some upgrades. So we can do cannon cleaning. Now, this is a service. It's not a training. And we've got the guardhouse, so you can be sent there for guard duty. This was more of a punishment than a service, but it does fulfill a service in some form, so we can do that. This gives us more discipline, and it gives some stamina back. This gives a lot of stamina back, and it de-stresses them, which I think is a little more useful. So I think I'm gonna go with that first. We don't have enough to get the running track, but I want to save up for that. Now we have that. Oh, we got Postman! Lunchbox apparently had a subscription to I'd Cook That, a culinary magazine. Someone has thoughtfully forwarded it to this address. I'm gonna let it through. Let's just find out. Oh, he got fat again. Lunchbox! We're supposed to be getting you leaner. That's the opposite of leaner. It's now so much worse. To be fair, I guess I could have seen that coming. It's a culinary magazine. It's all about food. And I don't know about you, but I can't look at a picture of food without getting hungry. Right, so we got some training to do. We do need to worry about their other stats as well. I'm gonna focus on Dash for the time being, and we're gonna focus on Lunchbox. So Rockhead, you're not gonna do anything. I'm kind of regretting not getting the cannon cleaning now because I could have trained his discipline, but it's fine. Oh, Dash has leveled up. That's good. All right, so we're gonna do that. And we're gonna get you back on the jumping jacks. Yes, you clean that rifle. Alrighty, it's time for MODs, and Dash is leveled up, but he can't quite make it as a rifleman. He doesn't have the agility, he doesn't have the strength. That's a problem. I don't know if we'll be able to train him up in time. I can wait. Like, I don't have to give it to him yet. But at the same time, if he doesn't have anything close to the stats right now, he might actually be a really bad rifleman after this. You know, I'm gonna risk it. We're not gonna give him one yet. All right, so because he didn't train, Rockhead is, well, nice and refreshed. Oh, we have a unit competition that we can do. So these competitions, they're somewhat randomized. Our first ticket is free. We get some prestige for winning, but it's gonna test some of the stats of the recruits, which I don't think they're up to it yet. I mean, let's have a look at what we've got. Yeah, melee skill, I mean, Rockhead's the only one with any decent melee skill, but his strength is terrible. And then Lunchbox is the opposite. He's got decent strength, but he's got no melee ability. Also, you can see what all the stats do during missions. It's very useful. We can go for agility and strength, right? If there's an agility and strength one, or a shooting one, we might be okay, because, you know, Lunchbox is actually pretty decent at those. So I think we're gonna do that. Let's just check what he's got enough stamina to compete. So I'm gonna use the training points first. Let's change this training back over to push-ups so we can get that strength up. Yeah, we're gonna train strength on both these guys. So let's do that. And then Lunchbox will not train, even though he probably does need to. All right, so it's time to go and check out these competitions. So we have the boxing challenge, which now I've realized we actually have the stats to do that. The alternative is going for the sprint classic, which is strength and agility, but it does take up quite a lot more stamina if I remember right. But the reward is a lot bigger if we win. I think this seems like the better bet. So we're gonna go with that. So sprint challenge it is. All right, so we gotta bring somebody in. So who are we gonna go with first? I think Lunchbox first because he does have the highest stats. So let's go bring him in. Come on, there we go. And away we go. Oh, why is he already on the back foot here? Come on. Come on, Lunchbox. Why is he oh, we're so screwed. He's the last one. No. Oh wait, he's not last. He's third. Oh, we got a chance. Okay, that did increase his running speed here, but his stamina's down, so I don't want to risk sending him out again. I think we're gonna send Rockhead out instead. Let's do that. Oh, look at that. Wait, hang on. Who's this? He's catching up. Come on. There we go. Okay, we won one. We're ahead by 1 point. Okay, I think I'm gonna risk it. We're gonna send Rockhead out again. Hopefully he doesn't run out of stamina on this. Come on. It's so close. Oh, he ran out. No. We lost by 1 point. The irony here is that I didn't send Dash out for a dash. Well, that's terrible. Okay, well, we still came away with 30 prestige. It's not a total loss, but I think we would have done better with the boxing. With that extra prestige, we could get some new equipment. What good are soldiers who don't know how to shoot? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're gonna need that shooting range, and I think we're gonna need it sooner rather than later. That's the next one to get. 5 points away. It's time to assign MODs, and we don't quite have the stats on Dash just yet, so we still got time. Ooh, it's raining. Well, that's not good. Okay, Rockhead definitely needs to go to the guardhouse, so he can go and stay over there. So with the raining, some of these will have different effects. So if we had no man's land or an obstacle course, that might not be the best thing to do in the rain. I'm going to tell you firsthand, any kind of punishment sucks in the rain. And anything that isn't meant to be a punishment is going to feel like a punishment. Rain is the great equalizer when it comes to those things. We have an inspection. Oh, we got some prestige, and we got a ribbon for it too. Look at that. What's that? We got a senior instructor ribbon. Okay, so that means we can get our shooting range. All right, let's do that. And let's get our cannon cleaning as well, because we're probably going to need that. Now we can actually send somebody over to cannon cleaning when they need the discipline. Or maybe just a quick pick-me-up. You know, one of the two. And we can now change the equipment so we can put our shooting range in. So we're going to do that. It does take a week to set up. No big deal, but it means we can't do that today. So what can we do instead with these guys? Well, we definitely need to get rid of Lunchbox's fatness. I'm not body shaming him. That's just what the stat is called. Back to agility training we go. And I think Dash can probably go and join him and do 1 as well. So one thing that's interesting about having these negative traits, though, they have a chance to fail the exercise completely and then gain no stats from it. That kind of sucks. So I was thinking about it, we should probably work on their other stats as well. And sit-ups improves melee, so that's quite useful. So we're gonna get him to go over there and do that. Wait. What's the red exclamation mark? Did you fail? Why must you fail me? Anyway, go and do jumping jacks. As a punishment. Well, it's an exercise. It's not a punishment. We can't call it a punishment anymore. There we go. Well, at least he gains something out of the day. Alright, and Dash, still not enough to get Rifleman. I can still give him the infantry stat, which is not bad. I mean, they're just nothing special about them, but it does mean they get 1 more hit point during the missions, which, I don't know. I kind of would like my first batch of recruits to survive their first mission. Just saying. Here's the thing as well. When you reach week 12 and you don't assign one to them, they will just be dismissed and they don't get taken on missions. So you do have to assign it then. Why is there a dog? I hear barking. Oh my god, it's a dog. It's actually a dog. Okay, that's amazing. Also, we have the running track now, so we can actually do cadence runs, which is kind of like when you run in time. You know when you see it in the movies and they're all jogging together and they're singing songs? It's exactly that. And you get to choose a song which does different things. So this one does agility and discipline, and this one does strength and melee. We do kind of need strength and melee. I think we're gonna go with strength and melee today and then do agility and discipline tomorrow. Hey, look at him run! Oh, Dash apparently had a subscription to Shift magazine. I know what this one does. It improves the stat of something. Intelligence, there we go. All right, what does the doggy want? Can we pet the dog? We can shoo it away. You can feed it. You can adopt it as a mascot. I don't know if that's gonna work immediately. I mean, if you ever try to pick up a stray dog, don't do that. Number 1. But 2, yeah, they don't like being collared or picked up. So I'm gonna say let's feed them and then maybe they'll be nice to us later on. Okay, some kitchen scraps to them. And they're running away. Well, that went as well as I could have expected. Okay, bye-bye, dog. All right, and it's the end of the week. You know what? I'm just gonna make him an infantry. Everyone's an infantryman today. All right, we got our range, so we can actually start shooting. Yeah, their stamina's a little low, and there's a competition. There's a shooting competition, but they have like no shooting stats. Yeah, 15, 11, and 11, not great. But our strength and melee is actually not bad. There is a boxing challenge. Well, you know what I'm gonna do. All right, who do we have up first? 16 and 14. Rockhead has 17 and 17. Lunchbox has 19 and 14, but he only has half stamina. It's a risk, but I'm willing to take it. Let's hope the CJ Naval School sends their strongest recruit first, and then everyone else is going to be weaker. Let's go! Hit him! Oh, we took a big hit there. Oh, I don't think we're hitting him hard enough. Oh, this is a problem. Oh no, he's down. Lunchbox, get back up.
5, 6,
Lunchbox.
7, 8.
Lunchbox, get back up.
10.
I'm putting you up for adoption. All right, so that didn't go well. He did gain points for that, even though he lost. All right, let's go. We're up against G White. G-White. And let's go. All right, hit him. Okay, we got the first punch in. We're ahead by 1 punch. They seem pretty evenly matched. Come on, knock him down. You're almost Rocky.
1.
He hit him when he was down.
4, 5, 6.
Are you allowed to do that? Don't get back up.
10.
Yeah, we won something. Wait, it's 1 aside. That means that all of our hopes lay with Dash. I hope the next guy is not that strong, and considering his name is Cox, I think we'll be okay. Oh, it looks like we're hitting just that little bit harder. Hit him again, hit him again. Oh, it's not even a contest. He's down. He's not getting back up. I mean, he better not get back up. I've just noticed his hair is white. He might be an old man, but it's okay. We're gonna take the win. You know, I think we learned something today. If all your hopes and dreams lay on just one person, you better hope they're fighting somebody a lot weaker than yourself. Is that even a worthwhile moral? Anyway, we got 40 prestige out of it. I'm happy. Let's grab ourselves something else to train with. I think No Man's Land might be pretty good. It improves strength and melee all at once, which is pretty good. I think that's a good idea, so let's do that. We do have some left over, so we can upgrade one of these. I think we need the shooting training a little bit more, so we're gonna go and upgrade that. So that gives us 2 points each time. And the shooting area is -1 shooting ability anyway. All right, we're gonna set up the No Man's Land down here, and let's just go for a run. Let's do this unit run. Let's just do that. No. Oh my god, their stamina is so low. All right, we're down to week 7 now. It's time to start taking care of these guys' welfare. So I'm gonna put you in the guardhouse, and I'm gonna put you on cannon cleaning duty because we need to get some of that. All that stamina is going away. All right, what does the postman want? Lunchbox is a postcard of a scenic beach location. Man, I didn't get any mail during my basic. Let it through. And he gets to de-stress because it's just a postcard from a friend. That's fine. All right, so let's get some shooting in while the other two are off doing other things. Now that's a lot of stat gain. I'm pretty happy with that. Also, he's like 10% qualified to be a sniper. So we're about 4 weeks from graduation and their first ever deployment, and I've only just realized that Rockhead, looking at his stats, his shooting ability seems to tell me that if you were to put the broadside of a barn so close to his face that it was touching him, he would still shoot himself in the foot. So we need to fix that. And you know what? I can already see an improvement because not only is he actually hitting the brick wall, he hasn't dropped the gun once. Definitely an improvement. And now he has, well, it's a passing grade of shooting ability, I guess. All right, week 9, and it's the final competitions. Since we have some basic shooting ability, why not test that out? Because everybody's at least 15 on shooting ability. All right, so our best shot is gonna be Dash. So let's put him in and see what he does. Well, he hit the paper that time. We did get 1 point for it. Yep, another 1 point. Come on, these are winger shots. That was a miss. That was off the paper. Look at that. We're second, which means there are 3 other schools worse than us. All right, our next best shooter is going to be Rockhead. But you know what? These competitions, it improves their stats. So, you know, practice makes perfect. Or permanent. That was off the page. Come on. There we go. There's 1 point. Alright, we got 2 points out of that. Okay, we're still 1 point away from the win. And now it's Lunchbox's turn, and Lunchbox is by far our worst shooter. So let's hope everybody's sending their worst shooters up. It's not looking good. Oh, that is 1 point. That's 1 more than I was expecting. Come on, give me another one. You're kidding me right now. But you know what? 30 prestige is better than none. And that means we get to upgrade some stuff. So of course, I'm gonna upgrade our guardhouse. And I'm also gonna upgrade the shooting, because that means we get +3 each time, which is amazing. Since there's not really much else we can do, I'm gonna get you to do some jumping jacks, and we're gonna do that for the rest of the day. In fact, Dash, you can go join him. Alright, it looks like the postman's back. Dash has been sent a cake in a jar, which resembles a cupcake squeezed into a bottle. I'm gonna let it through. I wanna see what happens. Hey, you know what? Everybody de-stressed a little bit. It's not a bad outcome. Lunchbox, you are going back to jumping jacks. Hey, he's no longer fat. See? That's all it took. You are gonna go crawl through the mud as a reward. And you're gonna go shooting as well. Alright, and we're finally at week 12. It's the last week before graduation, and I think it's time to end it off with a run. Let's go for agility and discipline, I think is the last thing that they need to get done. So we're gonna do that, and then they're off to war. Look at them. They grow up so quickly. Alright, and it's time to pick our squad. And yeah, they have the same hit points, the same damage, and the same reload, but all of their individual stats are still there, and they will come into play. So let's create our squad, and let's hope for the best. We got starting supplies of 16, which I believe is based on their strength stat. That's how much they can carry. I think Lunchbox is bringing the most. And here we go. It looks like we're in the jungle, and this is the map. So we've got our squad here. It looks like there's an enemy encounter there. We don't have the scout class yet. Otherwise, we would be able to see what that is. Let's give them their first taste of combat. Let's go. All right, so we get to deploy our troops. So if we put them, it's kind of like XCOM, where there's cover. So this gives them 50% evade and shooting +6 because there's that brick wall there. The sandbags give them an extra point to damage and even more shooting ability. So I think we want our strongest shooter on the sandbags. I think that's probably what we want. And then we'll... yeah, something like that. I mean, the enemies aren't even in cover, so this is probably not going to be a big deal. Fingers crossed. Let's go. All right, one of them is down. Ended without incident, so, you know, fingers crossed everything keeps going well. We got +5 prestige there, and I believe not a level up yet, but we'll get there. All right, so we're gonna use up one of these supply units every time they move, and we need to get over to here. So we can see our platoon's stats as well. So Rockhead is pretty close to leveling up, and it's gonna give him extra HP. Let's take on this fight. I think we can handle it. Maybe not. There's only one piece of cover. Well, I'm gonna put Rockhead behind it. I think, yeah, if we put him up front here, they're the highest chance to be hit. You know, more risk. If I put him all the way back here, it's not really doing anything. I think I'm gonna go here. You know, just nice little balance, I think is good. Let's just do that. All right. You know, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe it's not such a big problem after all. You know, or maybe these enemies are just a little bit too easy for us. But there's a level up for Rockhead, so he's actually going to go up in stats. There's another enemy? All right, let's go for it. You know what? I'm game. Let's do it. Yeah, that's shooting a 31, 30, 27. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, let's go. Now, you don't actually have to, like, move them manually. You can just hit X and auto-assign them, and more or less the auto-assign gets it right. It goes for, like, average stats rather than strongest one first. It works. Usually. Come on, hit something. Oh, they've stopped to reload. That's... well, okay, they've managed to reload. Oh, no! We've taken a hit.
Retreat!
Okay, the enemy has run away. That's fine. I was getting a little bit worried there. Now, the troops do heal between combat. They should be okay, but that was cutting a little bit close there. I'm not sure if the auto-assign did all that well for me. All right, we found some supplies. Let's just keep moving. The stats are all the same in this case, so let's just auto-assign them and away we go. All right, one of them's already down. Come on. There we go. All right, we got our documents. Time to get out of here. Okay, so now we can go to the next sector or we can leave it here. I'm going to go to the next one and we'll see what happens. We have to get all the way over here. I mean, it's probably better that we don't attack enemies where possible. Now that, you know, we're a little bit low on supplies. I think it's a good idea. Let's just avoid things. Might be a better idea. Oh, there's supplies. Well, we're gonna take those. There's machine gun fire in the distance. We could head towards it. Let's do it. We found a machine gun position. Oh, I don't know if it's safe to go against a machine gun. I mean, generally speaking, fighting a machine gun, especially when you're, you know, low on stats, is not a good idea. We can't really evade it, so let's just go that way. Like, our stats are really low. We need to find some supplies soon. Oh, what's this? It's a village. They've got supplies. It's only 3, but I'll take it. I think we're gonna have to fight enemies for supplies now. We don't have a choice. Let's hope for the best. Come on, just hit one of the... Oh no! Oh, he's got 1 health left. Just finish him. He's reloading. I hate how tense these things get because I have no control over this. Okay, we got 5 supplies. You know what? Let's explore the tunnel entrance as well. We gotta find supplies. Oh no, he's been hit. Not again. Lunchbox is dead. No. I'm a little bit in shock right now. He was actually the strongest of all 3 of them. and he's dead. We'll have to keep going without him. I guess fighting every enemy isn't a good idea, but then avoiding every enemy doesn't seem to be working for us all that well. I'm gonna move you all the way to the back here, because I think it's safer that the one person who can do something is actually in cover. All right. This might be a very slow fight. Or maybe not, actually, just as I was saying that. I think playing it safe at this point is all we got. I don't think we really have a chance. Their stats are so low. I mean, except for Lunchbox, because he's dead. But yeah, we ran out of supplies big time. And this is our final objective. I guess whatever happens, happens, right? Wait, we actually did it? Seriously? We actually did it. You know what? I think we cut our losses and leave right now. And there it is. Well, we didn't complete the mission, but 2 of the guys came back home. And as a reward, we get to keep one of them as an assistant. So I think I'm gonna take Rockhead. And here they are. We got Squirrely, we got Beanpole, we got Sugar Beet. Why are they all named after things you find on a farm? And that is where I'm gonna leave it. So if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and of course subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. This game, honestly, when I first saw it on Steam, was not my thing, and if you watched it all the way to the end, you are an absolute legend, and it's a really fun game. I've had a lot of fun with it, and I hope you've enjoyed watching it too. And if you like the looks of this game too, you can pick it up on Steam. I think it's still on sale now with the Steam summer sale, so you can get it pretty cheap now too. My name is Panzer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.